and welcome back. It's lovely to have you here once again. Now, in a bid to become a slightly better vlogger, I've decided to do a week in the life vlog this week. A week in the life, more like a week in the life of the horses, you know, not going to get too up close and personal, but I just thought, as I'm struggling with ideas of what to film, I thought, well, I'll just bring you along on a typical week. And yes, some of you seem to actually quite like the mundane, regular stuff, so hopefully you'll find this interesting. But for those of you that don't, stay tuned, because next week we are actually going out to a competition. Dare I say it? I don't want to jinx it because, well, last time we were supposed to go out there, ended up getting cancelled. And we've had more competitions cancelled recently, recently over the last couple of years, 18 months, than we've actually been to. So I'm not holding my breath, but if we do make it out to a competition, there will be an exciting vlog coming your way. But for now, you will just have to make do with home life instead. So yeah, buckle up and come and spend the week with us.
You better turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rocking if I can't stop. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby. Ooh, I live it. That's my true true love.
That's definitely funky.
I love it. Crank it up, yeah. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up, we got this.
Oh, these two are as happy as Larry still. I guess that's because they are having, well, they've had an hour or so out of their fat paddock and on the grass. Time to come in and do some work, Rem. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Go do some workies. Okay. What are our chances of not getting rained on, Rem? Judging it by that sky, I would say slim to none. I can't believe how much we've had. It's insane. I mean, I know it's needed, but come when I'm not in the country, that would have been lovely. So I am back on board, Rem, which feels wonderful, let me tell you. Even when there is the threat of rain, it's just nice to be back on board, the best boy behind his happy little ears. I think he's enjoying doing some work as well. So obviously we're only walking. For Rehab, God, I don't even know what number Rehab we're on, but we're on Rehab again. Yeah, he's had a bit of physio, and yeah, we'll have a bit more physio. We've done lots of in-hand work, or just around the fields, like in-hand hacking. We've been doing in-hand work over poles. We are going out under saddle a couple of times a week, but basically, yeah, we're just building him up nice and slowly. And yeah, seeing how his body copes with it. Fingers crossed, nice and well would be lovely, because, oh gosh, I mean, I say that I want to get back to doing a dressage test, but really, I just want to get back just so we can go out and enjoy some really nice rides. Some long rides would be wonderful. But yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. You know, no pressure or anything like that. Taking each day as it comes. If there's one thing that I've learned doing all this rehab, is that rehab isn't predictable. I'll tell you what, I've never had any issues with his mane until I packed it all off. But now, this is essentially what it looks like on a regular basis. It's just all over the place. Oh gosh, you look like you've got a double mane, Rem. It's crazy. It's just so thick. Send help, please. Send help and a hairdresser, maybe. No, you can't have any water. Honestly, this horse is water obsessed. The slightest puddle and he wants to play in it. I used to be quite confident in my skills as a groomer, but now I despair. I've literally no idea. What are we going to do with that when we actually go back out again? Oh, that's crazy. Anyway, we did get the rain. It's on our way home, and that is blue skies and glorious sunshine and blue skies on a ride, which is, oh, that's wonderful. Because 2 seconds ago, as you will have seen, it was absolutely hammering it down, and I was questioning about whether I needed to go out, and I do need to go out. Obviously he needs the work, so I was gonna have to go out whether it was raining or not. But yeah, I'm not too much of a fair weather rider. I actually don't mind riding in the rain, but I do despise riding in a torrential rain like that. You just, you know, where you're soaked within 2 seconds of going out, literally right down to your underwear. It's never great. Right, rate my chances of catching Hardy with just a rope. Well, first of all, will he actually let me go anywhere near him? That is the question. Come on, you've had enough time out on the grass now. You can go back in. Oh, well done. That's step 1 complete. Right, phone down. Now, this year we have had to get quite strict with their grazing. So we're always pretty good with Hardy anyway. He has EMS, for those of you that don't know. So yeah, we have to be very careful about how much grass he has and all the sugars and stuff like that. So we were great with him. With Remy though, it wasn't something that had ever concerned us until he went down with laminitis. So obviously now we are very strict actually with all 3 of them. Kind of prevention is very much better than cure, and that is not something we want to go through ever again with any of them. So yeah, along with feed, exercise and all that jazz, and kind of, yeah, diet and a good supplement. They are all on kind of grazing restrictions. They get strip grazed now, rather than just having the whole paddocks just entirely to themselves. They can stuff as much as they like. They are all on, yeah, restricted grazing, so we can monitor and maintain how much they actually eat. Your turn to go back around the field now. Yeah, so she's just been in her stable drying off whilst I rode Remy. She got very sweaty after we jumped, didn't you? Yeah, she was a really good girl though, really pleased with her. She's really starting to come on, which is, yeah, it's a nice feeling, that's for sure. Oh, I'm glad I've got my hat on. Always have your hat on when you're around horses. Yes, yes. You never know when they're going to boff you on the head. Oh. Slippery, isn't it? Arrgh. Okay.
Know me. Take the time to dig deep underneath this red heat. We could really meet. Layers. It's time to lose these naysayers. We're better off, the air will be richer, and everything's so much easier. We don't need to work so hard, we don't need to act strong. It's been too long.
Whoa, you're spooky this morning. You're so spooky. You've seen the water before. I challenge you to name me a better way to start your Monday morning or your working week. If it's your working week, we're at the beach. We decided to get up bright and early and have a spontaneous trip to the beach. Literally, we only decided it last night. But yeah, it's lush to be down here. Gosh, we've not been down here in ages. It's one of our favourite places to ride. They've had a splash in the water. It's really good for their legs as well, like their feet, just the salt water and stuff. So yeah, even though we're only walking down here, we're not going as fast. We're still having a jolly old time. Come on. Doesn't want to leave. Come on. Thought I'd get off him. And we're just going to go up a little bit of a hill. Doesn't have my extra weight on him. Hey? There we go, all finished. For those of you that are near to Bracklesham Bay or Sussex and are wondering where on earth you park at the beach, come down to this little place called Billy's and you can park in the car park here. It is pay and display certain times, but yeah, and you can ride on all year round on the beach here. You don't have to be off by 10 o'clock or anything like that. Does anyone else have a stalker when they poo pick? He's literally there just licking my legs. I'm not sure if he thinks I've got something tasty. Huddy? What are you doing? He says, I want to be out there with those two. Don't worry, your brother's coming back in here in a minute. I don't have anything in my pockets either. Hey? Constantly mugging me for treats, aren't you? But that's the cutest little face. Ah! Ooh. Oh, it's hard life being a companion pony. Are you gonna do the poo picking? Gosh, I wish. Self-poo picking horses. Yeah. Now that is the reason before we go to the beach. Check out those clean feathers. Also check out those feathers. They are actually growing. Good morning. It is, oh hi, good morning Rem. It is Wednesday. It's not Wednesday actually, no, it's definitely Tuesday. This is what happens if you start a weekly vlog on a Sunday. You'll then think you're 3 days into the week when actually you're only 2. So no, it's Tuesday. Rem's had a good start to the morning. He's come in from the field because he's got physio today. So yeah, Kelly got him in nice and early because I was babysitting my nephews this morning, so I wasn't sure if I was going to make it in time to bring him in, and then yeah, so at least you're in and ready to go. So I babysat my nephews this morning, but got round to my sister's earlier because now we can actually go in like other people's houses socially, and we did a workout video for the first time in forever. I used to be quite into the gym, well not massively into the gym, I've never been like, you know, ripped or anything like that, but I would definitely enjoyed my like spinning and body pump classes. Anyway, these past few weeks, the last 4 weeks, I've been on a bit of a health kick. Nothing drastic, but I've just been cutting out the snacks. I ate way too much chocolate, way too many family-sized bags of crisps, and it was starting to show. You know that old phrase, what have you got going on here? Oh my goodness, I need to sort you out. Oh, you know the phrase, it will catch up with you eventually? Well, eventually has arrived and it has caught up with me. So yeah, I'm trying to do something about it, but today was the first time I actually did some like actual exercise. I've been walking loads, but yeah, we did a workout video, just a 20-minute hit Joe Wicks, but thought it was a good place to start. And yeah, so yeah, I feel pumped this morning, ready to get the day going. I don't know.
It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep, 'cause I'm not tired. I'm thinking about the days we used to shine when we were young. I told you that we should start a band and reach for the sky. It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep, I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside,
so slow.
and I kinda feel like calling. I just miss you. We were such a constellation, right? No, you'd agree. Made a reputation for ourselves at age 18.
Look at these two cuties. Remy is all done with the physio, so the boys are back out in the field, giving them the tiniest patch of grass to munch on. I must admit, I do feel a little bit guilty turning them back out in their turnouts. They're only in like little thin, lightweight kind of rain sheets. But it's glorious weather now. But literally in an hour's time, it's supposed to be heavy rain. So, you know, it's a tricky one though, isn't it? Rugging up can be a nightmare, especially in England. One minute it's glorious sunshine and the next minute it's throwing it down. And although it's not too cold right now, if they were to get wet, then they couldn't have a rug on for later. And it is still, I don't know about where you are, but it is still quite cool here at night. So yeah, I think they'll be okay. I mean, they seem happy munching on the grass. The physio was really pleased with Remy, which is really positive to hear. Things are definitely heading in the right direction, which is what we want and what we've been working hard to try and achieve. He loosened off really well today, which is lovely. The other day he was a little bit tricky and it took a little bit longer, but today he seemed to loosen off and his muscles kind of softened nice and quickly. This is the area where he is sore. It's kind of all down through here and then it extends all the way through his ribs, literally in between every single rib. So yeah, lots of this and that. But Callie was really pleased with his progress. It's not going to be an overnight fix. It's not going to happen in just one session. It's going to take a few more sessions. He's had a couple already and it will take a little bit more to get him where we want him to be. But fingers crossed with the physio and all the work that we are doing, you know, we'll be bouncing back. See you later guys. I think for the rest of the day I am going to go home and chill as I'm back to work tomorrow. So, well, I say chill, I've got a mountain of washing to do, so I need to do all that and then I can chill, maybe go for a little walk down the beach in my bid to try and be a little bit fitter, maybe. In a bit of a different location. We are away now, we have come on a trip. Ignore that lot over there, my messy bed. But no, we're in New York, no ponies here. Yep, so I'm away with work now. I left yesterday and then I'm here today, which is Thursday, and then home Friday evening. Back in time for the weekend when we should be going out. Fingers crossed. I say fingers crossed all the time, but it really is fingers crossed this time because there's a storm brewing at home. What's new? It's May and summer should definitely be here by now, but it's not. So yes, there's a storm brewing and there is the potential of there being really high winds on Sunday and torrential rain, which is it's not ideal weather to go showing. So yeah, let's just hope and pray that that doesn't happen and we will be strutting our stuff as best as we can in the show ring on Sunday. Until then, I'm gonna go and hit up the shopping mall and spend some dollar here. Good morning! Well, today's another glorious day. Jokes. Yeah, another glorious day to be owning horses whilst in England. It's going to be one of those days, woo, these flies. It's going to be one of those days where you're literally, ducking in and out, trying to avoid the rain. I have come out on board Mara very quickly, to try and burn some energy off. Now, I did mention that we might be off to a show tomorrow, and at this moment in time, the plan is that we are go. We're going, but obviously a lot can change weather-wise, so if the wind is really bad and it's too dangerous to tow the trailer, then obviously we won't be going. You know, we're not super fair weather. It's raining, that won't bother us too much, but yeah, obviously has to be safe. Safety is number one priority, so yeah, if the wind is bad, we won't be going. But last night we were umming and ahhing about what to do. Do we bath her today and then, you know, spend all that time bathing and then not go anywhere? That's just a waste of time and water. But then if we didn't bath, the weather would probably be glorious, and then we'd kick ourselves and we'd be like, oh, what do we do? So we're going with, we'll get her ready today. It's actually, you know, it's not too bad today. It's not too cold or anything, so it's fine for her to have a bath. But yeah, gosh, May, hey? May, it should be glorious sunshine. But yeah, I'm gonna take her for a little bit of a spin around the farm because she's likely to be very jolly tomorrow because it's her first time out under saddle, so I've no idea what she is going to be like, and she's jolly at the best of times. So I thought if we go for a little spin around the farm now, just take a bit of sting out of her tail, hopefully, and then the pampering can start. I need to trim her up, we need to get her bathed, we need to cover her up within an inch of her life because she's got a lot of white on her. Oh golly gosh, careful, use your forelegs. A lot of white on her, and we don't want to be re-scrubbing in the morning. I'm umming and ahhing about whether we put them out. She's quite dirty in the stable, so it's like, do we put her out and then risk her, you know, getting wet? But wet is better than having loads of poo stains. So I don't know, we will decide. But yes, for now we're going to enjoy our little ride, and then yes, let the bathing commence. God, it's been so long, I'm literally so excited. I think I'm more excited for the bathing and getting them ready than I am for the actual showing part. I am hoping that our luck has finally changed and we do actually get to go out tomorrow because, well, I counted and we have been to 3 shows, 3 since September 19. Obviously a large portion of that was COVID, but it wasn't helped by the fact that we also had strangles, we've had lame ponies, there's been equine herpes around, things have been cancelled because of the weather. So yeah, I'm hoping that our luck has finally turned, but I'm not counting my chickens. Oh, it'd just be nice just to take her out. And the one that we're planning on going to, it's a little riding club show, and as it's her first one under saddle, it'll be absolutely perfect for her. It won't be too overwhelming, fingers crossed, or anything like that. So yeah, hopefully everything just aligns up, and if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. That's what I'm living by. So saying about her feeling rather jolly, she's literally snorting and spooking all over the place. Goodness me, girl. Easy. Whoa. Oh, Mara, you do make me laugh. Okay, time to give Mara's butt fluff some TLC. As you can see, she's got these long, shaggy bits down the back of her bum leg, and it doesn't look very pretty. So we are going to trim that up. Article. It just makes the leg look a lot neater and a lot smarter, and it just shows off the limb a lot better. So that is why we trim them up. We do exactly the same with their front legs as well. So she's had this one trimmed up, and as you can see, once her feathers are clean, that will look really smart, because round the other side, she's still hairy. That is the difference. So yeah, we'll take that off now. We take it off with the scissors first, because it gets rid of most of the bulk. You could do everything with these, but you'd be going through these like, well, oxygen, because they blunt the blades quite quickly, especially on a horse with quite coarse hair. So yeah, we take the bulk of it out with the scissors and then go over with the razor so that it gives us a nice smooth finish, and it's not, can't see any, what's the word, it doesn't look like you've hacked at it with scissors. And obviously these are thinning scissors anyway, so the idea is to thin things out without a blunt kind of cut. So you can see just how much hair you get out. So I've trimmed them up with the scissors and I'm going over it with the Equishave. It just picks out those long hairs. You can clip these obviously, but she's got a nice summer coat and you just have to be very careful with the trimmers to not make it look really ridiculous, to not make that look like it's been clipped compared to the rest of her body. So yeah, you get quite a bit out, all this here. So goodbye. Let's do the inside. She's a hairy girl though. She gets hair like women do, don't you, in all sorts of places. Mind you, if my armpits look like that, I'd be a bit worried. Right, we are back from our ride. We've got all our bits and bobs ready to go. I did have to make a mad dash to B&M this morning as we were out of whitener. Obviously, I normally use like horse shampoo, but I wasn't going to be able to get any of this last minute because that's, you know, online only. So failing that, I actually use human shampoo, human purple shampoo. Anything with a purple kind of tone is what we need to get this lady nice and sparkling. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll do her body with this one, and then I'll probably use one on her mane and one on her feather. And then I also had to pick up some conditioner. Now, we've used horse conditioner before and it is good, but for the price, do I think it's any better than this, which is £1? No, I don't. I think this goes, yeah, well, I mean, it's, yeah, like I said, it's £1. So I applied liberally. I will literally use probably one on her tail, one on her mane, and then one on her feathers as well. So, whereas when it's like £15 for a bottle, I'll use a tiny little amount because I'm probably just a little bit too tight. I don't know about you, but having a half-time bathing break to retrieve those two. I let them out on the grass for an hour or so, and now time is up, so they have to go back into their pen. Hey, gosh, you look like you could do with a bath, don't you? You look absolutely awful. Oh, haven't seen you in a few days. Yeah, God, look at the state of you. You look positively wild. A wild horse. Yeah, one day, Rem, it'll be your turn and you'll be back out, strutting your stuff, doing your thing. Hello, Hardy. Hello. Hey. How are you this afternoon? That was a really short and sweet hello. He always looks the cleanest. Why is it the horse that doesn't do anything? We barely do anything with. And look at his mane. Like, look how, I mean, I suppose that's the idea, isn't it? The natural oils repel the stuff. I suppose we are our own worst enemies because we brush them within an inch of their lives. And you've got no natural defences to the elements. Right, come on lads. Wouldn't it be easy, right, if I just called you? Come on, I'm going to go back in the field this way. Come on. Should have bought some food, that would have been a better idea. Remy's caught wind of what we're doing and he's not playing ball, he's run out of room though. You're not going in, you're going back to your pen. It's like, no, I'm not. Mara, has your mum been putting you in your older siblings' clothes again? Oh, honey. She doesn't have her own comfort zone rug, but Remy has kindly lent you his. Yeah, this is really good because it helps to dry them off. As it isn't the warmest of days, I'm sure you'll very much appreciate it, won't you? Yes, even if it is slightly too big. This is, I think, a large, which is suitable for a 6'3" to 6'6", and Mara's only 5'9". Okie dokie. This is my favourite shampoo. It smells so nice. Oh, heavenly. One we've done in Alma. Well, forever. Year and a half? Since June. Oh no, she went out in September. Oh, September. But, yeah. Under I go. Very VHS. Is it? Not very VHS. I don't think we've passed any exams here anyway. Yeah, but then our horses are so good. Well, yes, exactly. Well, how do you clean their undercarriage if you don't go underneath? That's what I want to know. Now, I was umming and ahhing about where my show hat was. Was inside the lorry, haven't been in the lorry in months. Found it. It's covered in mould. What am I going to do with that? It's even on the straps and everything. This is disgusting. Kelly reckons some soapy water and stuff, and that will have it looking as good as new. Break my chances? Yay? No? I found all my show gloves as well, which equally have all seen better days. Oh gosh. The annoying thing is I did actually order some more, but they've not arrived, so old gloves it is. bit cross with it. Stay clean. Okay, one pony successfully bathed. I'm just leaving the farm now. She was a really good girl to bath. She stood there like an absolute angel. She's not normally naughty, but she was just a sweetie, and we literally pampered her from head to toe within an inch of her life. So she's currently gleaming. Whether she's still gleaming in the morning, well that's up to Mara. We've popped her out because she's a grubby little thing, and we find that being out is better for her. I find that mud is a lot easier to clean off in the morning than poo stains where they've been lying in their poo all evening. And then also having her out means that she'll burn off a little bit more energy than she would in the stable. I think it was Carl Hester. I watched a program where he was like, yeah, if we've got a sharp one, then they kind of spend as much time in the field as possible. Mara's not sharp, but she is likely to be very jolly tomorrow. So yeah, having her out will hopefully take the edge off her slightly. We will see. I've literally no idea what to expect, but it will be lovely just to get her out and about. The best thing about youngsters and horses that have never been out before, so this is Mara's first ridden show, is you've got zero expectations. I'm gonna go home now. I've still got to clean tack. I've got to sort out that riding hat. That's literally some better days. I need to find out where all of my stuff is. Find my show shirt. Again, I ordered a brand new show shirt, but well, it's not arrived, so I need to find one of my old ones. So yeah, Saturday evening's going to be spent tack cleaning, finding all my stuff whilst we're having a curry tonight, so yeah, enjoying that. And then we will catch up with you in the morning, but that will be on an entirely different vlog. So if you want to see how Mara gets on tomorrow, then be sure to keep your eyes peeled for Mara's debut showing vlog. I mean, if you never see that vlog, it's because we didn't go. But yeah, fingers crossed you will see it. Anyway, thank you for tuning in to this one. Hopefully we will see you again very soon. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like it, share it, leave a little comment if you're feeling really generous. And either way, if we don't see you tomorrow at the show, then we will see you very soon regardless.
What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done, what do we do to love?